What's going on, guys? John here with episode, what would it be? 5, 6, 7 plus. This would be episode 12 of the Madden 24 franchise with the Patriots. Today we get to play the Las Vegas Raiders. Hopefully it goes better than last week, in which we got absolutely destroyed by the Dolphins. But today we're going into player personnel and just going to upgrade some of these things. Uh, Increase trade value for my draft picks and discount for their draft picks. Okay, that's good. Um, this is a very big one. Non-X Factor user players will be valued one trade dev higher than normal. Some of these seem very overpowered, but I guess we can sign some of them. I think offensive, defensive recruitment are more important because it's better free agents, but who knows? So, yeah, we get to play the Raiders. We'll do a quick look at their team. We'll just go NFL rosters. Raiders. Starting quarterback is Sam Darnold. Interesting. Jimmy G, Aiden O'Connell. Josh Jacobs is definitely going to destroy us. They also have Zamir White and Mello Callaway, who's hurt. Nick Bottom at fullback. Wide receivers. Devontae, obviously, is probably going to destroy us. Jacoby Myers is probably, as number 2 and 3 wide receivers like to do better than the number 1s. Jacoby Myers is probably going to actually do better. Hunter Renfrow, Cedric Wilson, and Trey Tucker. At tight end, they got Michael Mayer, Jonnu Smith, and Will Pearson. Colton Miller, Dylan Parham, Andre James, Cesar Ruiz, and Jermaine Illuminor on offensive line. Left end, Max Crosby. He's going to get a ton of sacks. Right end, Tyree Wilson will probably also get a ton of sacks. Bilal Nichols, Jerry Tillery, and Byron Young on the D line. I think Byron Young came from the Rams, if I remember correctly, but I might be remembering wrong. Darrell Taylor and Tyrus Wheat on in the left outside linebackers. Middle linebackers, Divine Diablo, who I like to use as a user in some of my leagues, but not this one right now. Joe Schobert, Tay Crowder, and Amari Burney. Right outside linebacker, Robert Spillane, DJ Wanham, who we almost signed in free agency. Cornerbacks, Nate Hobbs, Patrick McLeod, who is a rookie out of USF. Ronald Darby, Meek Robertson, Jacorian Bennett, and Gerard Crocker. So a very young group, other than Darby, with their oldest guy besides Darby being 26. Not a lot of speed, though, besides Bennett, who might not actually play a lot. So we could be able to take advantage of that. Free safeties, Geno Stone and Trayvon Merrig are both at free safety. And then strong safety, Marcus Epps. Kicker, Daniel Carlson. Punter, AJ Cole. Do they have anyone fun on their practice squad? Because this matters so much. They have a punter, Michael Turk, who's actually very strong. He dominated the combine when he played. So here we go. Weekly strategy. We'll probably do stop in the inside run for now. We might need to switch it to outside. And then, obviously, edge rush is not going to be good. We're starting Josh Hales this week, so we're going to try doing the short pass and see how it goes. All right, as we start training, I got gold with all 6 players. It only took, I don't even know how long it took, probably 5-10 minutes. No injuries on defense, and as we look at the offense, please no injuries. I don't think I can handle more sadness like last episode. And then I'm actually recording this after the Chiefs game today, and obviously I'm a Chiefs fan. Ended not in a way I'd like. I'm not gonna say it was a bad call on Kadarius Toney being lined up off sides. I mean, it definitely should have been called. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know what else to say, so we're just gonna keep it at that. So we're gonna finish those 2 upgrades, and then we are going to hop into a Week 5 matchup against the Las Vegas Raiders. We're currently sitting at 500. Obviously, if you haven't watched, if you didn't watch the offseason episode, we do not have our what's it called? First round draft pick. So it does not matter whether or not we get a bad record, because as long as we have our second round pick, I guess it matters a little bit. But as we head to Allegiant Stadium, it'll be Sam Darnold, who did very good last week, versus Josh Hales, who is getting his first career start. And if you remember, we did change our playbook to allow a lot more read option. So with Hales being at quarterback now, he's got a lot of speed. As Peterson will just let it bounce. We're starting Peterson again at kick returner. We're seeing if Peterson can do any better than Hopkins. As here comes Josh Hales. 200 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick in not a full game. He did not play a full game. As I had to adjust my headset. He did play okay. He played solid for most of the game. There were a couple mistakes, but as we're going to start with a Ramondre Stevenson rush, even though with the read option, I should have taken it with Hales. We still want to give Ramondre Stevenson tons of touches. He only got 14 touches last week, and he still put up 100 yards. So that shows how good he is. As we're doing another read option. He bites, or Crosby bites, and Hales is breaking downfield, and if Juju holds that tackle, Hales might have a touchdown. But first down, Josh Hales for 10 yards, or 19 yards, not 10. First down is 10 yards, but Hales fires, hits Dorsey. Dorsey up the sideline, and that is a 20-yard gain for Anthony Dorsey. As, if you haven't realized, we're doing whiteout jerseys. I want to see what they look like. We ran whiteout jerseys one time last year, and we lost, I believe, because we lost a lot of games last year. As fires, Chris Thomas hangs on. 14 yards from rookie to rookie. The highest drafted tight end of all time, I believe. It's obviously ahead of Kyle Pitts. I'm not sure if there's anyone else that got drafted. No one's ever drafted a tight end #1 overall, so that answers my question right there. As another catch by Dorsey, and Dorsey gets inside the 10, down to the 4 even. So we're running more read option. We'll see what Crosby does on the edge. And Divine Diablo does a great job reading that. And he will stuff Josh Hales. As Curtis Samuel's in the slot. Why? I don't know. Oh, Hales has wide open field ahead of him. He's in for a rushing touchdown. Josh Hales isn't going to spike it. Oh, yep, now he is. First career rushing touchdown. Obviously, last week had 2 passing touchdowns. But that's his first rushing touchdown, and that's kind of what we wanted him to be. We don't want him to be that running guy that can scramble out of the pocket. And really, we're trying to play spoiler to the Raiders, who for some reason are, as I readjust my headset again, 3-2 on the year. As that's a great game at the bottom. Broncos losing to the Steelers 14-7. Here are the Raiders with Sam Darnold, who has no picks. Oh my gosh, I'm scared now. Is this playbook overpowered? Is Raiders playbook good? I don't know. I've never used Raiders in any way, shape, or form. But prepare for a masterclass as Jalen Petrie, -3 yards. I was going to say prepare for a masterclass by Josh Jacobs and by Jacoby Myers, because obviously Devontae Adams is going to have a great game. Knock on wood, except I don't have any wood, so Devontae Adams is going to have a great game now. Yep, what did I say? Devontae Adams goes for 22, as I tried moving up with Goodwin, and they threw it to Adams right where my zone should have been. Once again, I'm just trying to prove that I'm the worst defender on YouTube, apparently. As there's Jacobs, who's still going, and will gain 6. Man, how did we tackle this guy for loss earlier this game? I say earlier this game as if we haven't run 4 plays. Boogie Basham in coverage, that scares me. He's a rush linebacker. As there is Jonnu Smith going for the first. 17 yards for Jonnu. All right, this looks like it'll be a rush, so I'm moving Duggar down, but if it is a pass, I'm screwed. Here's the rush, and everyone's blocked. Christian Gonzalez can't make the tackle, and Zamir White has a rushing touchdown. As I like running left, because if my left tackle and Curtis Samuel can hold blocks, it's a huge gain. Neither one happens, but Stevenson still gains 7. And 12 yards already for Ramondre. As we're doing more read option. They read the quarterback, and Stevenson tries to run over Marcus Epps. Was that Marcus Epps? I already forgot who they're saying. Yep, Marcus Epps. Tries to run over Marcus Epps. He does, but also gets tackled in the process. So does he really? Who knows? We're going to run it left with Ramondre, and Ramondre's breaking free. He bowls over Trayvon Merrick and gets another first. I believe Merrick is 28. He might not be, actually. Oh, well. Hales fires out underneath Ramondre out of the backfield, and he gains 5. So Ramondre kind of trying to be Christian McCaffrey right now. I don't know what play I just chose. I did not mean to do that. Halfback zone weak. 3 down lineman just is asking for me to run it right up the middle. There's another first for Ramondre. Already at 45 yards in the first quarter. Marcus Epps makes the tackle again. As we'll do some more read option. Jalen Carter apparently just got a touchdown, coast to coast. Interesting, because he's a defensive lineman. As Chris Thomas could not hold a block. Hales is hit. And he looks like he's slow to get up, but he's still going to play. As we're going to do Dorsey on a zig, like I like to do with Dorsey a lot. Curtis Samuel makes the catch, wide open, and we're going to head to the second quarter. Tied at 7, but we are in the red zone after Samuel goes for 13. There's your stats. We have, 9 extra plays on him. That doesn't help that they also had a huge touchdown drive, or a huge touchdown run, but still. As we're doing more read option, they read the running back, Hales, trying to get to the edge. He will get the first down, and now Max Crosby's hurt, and he's holding his leg. That's not good for Max Crosby. So we all know what we're going to do. Something Carter, his first name starts with a C as well, is in the backfield, but Ramondre gets stuffed. Rocking the baby as we're going to try a pass. Curtis Samuel on a zig. Dorsey and Juju are both on just sit-down routes, but Hales is going to have another rushing touchdown. We rolled out right. No one was close enough to Hales, and Josh Hales has another touchdown. As we watch, I look at Samuel, but he gets a bad animation with the corner. Even though if I would have waited a little bit and thrown that, I might have had it. Juju's open here. I don't trust Hales on the run yet. I haven't tried it with him. So we just tried to run it in, and an easy touchdown. Let's see if we can get Sam Darnold his first pick of the year. I want to get one so bad, especially with Christian Gonzalez, who's been having a great game. This is a run. It's halfback wham, I believe. And Duggar and Cordell Goodwin team up to tackle Jacobs after 7. I don't know how we tackled him for loss on his first play. Gonzalez is on Jacobs for this play. And it's play action. Firing back shoulder for Devontae. J.C. Jackson in coverage, but incomplete. I'm scared whenever you target Devontae Adams now. As it looks like it's going to be a rush. I'm moving Petrie up. If it's not, nope, it's play action. And there is Devontae, who gets his legs completely taken out from under him, but Devontae already having a great game. Who's in coverage? Oh, Devontae's not on the field. We took him out for a play. That's good. As there's a huge play with Jacobs, J.C. Jackson takes him down. But big play, Josh Jacobs, as currently the guys on Devontae, Petrie, and J.C. Jackson. So I think J.C. Jackson can normally be lined up in man. Like I talked about, what was it, last episode, where the number 1 cornerback is almost never lined up with the number 1 receiver unless you manually do that. For whatever reason, I don't know why. I don't know. I think that's not what it is in real life, because L'Jarius Sneed is probably Cardinals. The Chiefs' top corner, but as there's Devontae again. The Chiefs' top corner, he's always up against A.J. Brown and Stephon Diggs, all those guys. So I got no idea. As looks like it's going to be a rush again, so we're bringing Duggar up. Showing blitz. They pitch it, and Duggar can't get there. I read it bad with Duggar, but I was trying to sneak up that hole, hoping Jacobs would come down through that hole and just hit him. Didn't happen. So, and we are tied once again. No defense so far in this game. Besides that 1 tackle for loss. Ramondre and this offense come back out. Ramondre's been getting less and less touches with the read option now with Hales. We're still going to give him touches. Aw, man. I was hoping Crosby was out for a while, but nope. As beautiful read. We see Samuel holding the block. As now, no, Ramondre's injured. He's celebrating the first down, but he's on the sideline. I'm going to guess it's probably just cramps. But Raheem Mostert's out on the field. Ramondre breaks a tackle and gains 5. So even Ramondre, or not Ramondre, that's Raheem. Raheem Mostert is getting that play. As Hales will take the snap, fires for his rookie tight end, and Thomas can't hold on. I just tried firing it quickly. Nate Hobbs with the incompletion. Hip bursitis, I think is how you pronounce that. So we'll let him sit out for maybe this quarter, so he might be out until half. Hales pitches it. Mostert can't get the first. Merrick was not blocked at all. And 4th and short. Oh, Ramondre's already back. Okay. We're going to go for it on 4th and 2 from midfield. And Ramondre gets it easily. Almost 70 yards for Ramondre already in the first half. And we still got 3 minutes left, so we can... I kind of want to run some of this clock off. We'll see. They all commit, except Geno Stone reads it perfectly like those second guys usually do. I didn't like the look of either guy on that play. Kind of was just screwed from the beginning. As we got a ton of whip routes. We're throwing it on the run. Chris Thomas makes the catch. Big gain for Chris Thomas. First down. He has 2 receptions for 34 yards in this first half. Obviously, we benched Jasicki for him because Jasicki's been dealing with too many drops. I couldn't handle it. We're going to run with Hales. Hales has open field. Hales is going to go down inbounds. 2-minute warning. And Josh Hales has an elite start to this game on the ground. Hales is going to roll out again. He might have a 3rd touchdown. He will. Josh Hales into the end zone again. Same play over and over again. 3 first half rushing touchdowns for Josh Hales, and he's looking like prime Lamar right now. I mean, I just want to ride the hot hand, man. Josh Hales has been playing electric. My only problem now is the Raiders get the ball here, and then they also get the ball to start the second half, so we got to stop them here. There's another Frank Clark sighting. But, wow, Commanders 0-5. Yikes. Do we get to play them? That'd be nice. I think if they finish last in their division last year, we'll have to play them, because that's kind of how the scheduling is. If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. There's the snap. Firing underneath. Michael Mayer. Good tackle, but they run hurry up. They've got to. They don't have a lot of time left. Come on, we need a pick. They go on just 4 verts. Jacobs avoids Goodwin's tackle, but obviously just running more clock off with those checkdowns. Try throwing another one, I dare you. Darnold's going to fire deep for Devontae, Out of bounds. Christian Gonzalez was in coverage there. Good play. We're just going to keep running zone, obviously. Actually, I think I'm also going to spread him out. We're pass committing, edge protection, so Darnold doesn't get going anywhere. Oh, Jacoby Myers' legs taken out. I would call a timeout here. Yeah, there we go. I don't know why I'm telling him what to do, but Devontae on the left side scares me still. We're moving Uche up. There's Michael Mayer. Waste one of your timeouts again, maybe? Nope, they're not going to waste it for whatever reason. They have an extra timeout that they're just not going to use, I guess. Matthew Judon with the tackle. There's their second timeout. They're so close to field goal range. I got to pass them every time. We don't get any pressure anyway. Jacobs makes the reception. They're not going to run hurry up, which makes me think they're just going to run the clock down and then kick the field goal. But I don't know. I would run another play. They will. Oh, Hunter Renfrow made that catch. Cordell Goodwin is right there. And Hunter Renfrow mosses Goodwin. Daniel Carlson makes the extra point. And we've got a shootout right now. We go to halftime. Josh Hale's playing amazing. But there's the stats at first half. Give us our changes. We're still going to throw it short. That's what's been working. And then throwing it medium for Sam Darnold. We're not covering Jacobs rushing anymore. I don't trust the running game. Chad Ryland going to send it deep. And Hunter Renfrow back to return. He will return it out of the back of the end zone. And does not get it up to the 20. Boogie Basham, or is that Frank Clark? That's Frank Clark, 47. Making the tackle. Josh Jacobs comes out. Ramondre Stevenson has more rushing yards than him. Shout out Ramondre. Yeah, definitely fair amount of offense. You can say that again. They run a screen to Myers. Myers goes down after 2 yards. Christian Gonzalez with the big play. I wish they would target Gonzalez more, man. Gonzalez has a chance to get picks in 5 straight games. That's a crazy stat line. Oh my gosh, Josh Jacobs is not even fair. That was my guy originally with Joanne Bentley, but they bit too hard on Devontae's route so that I had to go cover it with Joanne Bentley, and it wasn't even fair. Yep, it's going to be that guy again. Down goes Myers, but we can't stop it. And they can't stop us right now. So what are we supposed to do here? Do I need to stack the box with Jalen Petrie, a safety, stop? And wow, what do you know? Jalen Petrie, the only guy that can tackle Josh Jacobs. His 2 tackles are both on Jacobs. So, and look at that, he's in coverage with Jacobs now. I want to pass commit here, but I still feel like it could be a rush. Nope, Devontae Adams breaks a tackle now, and he breaks a second tackle. This game is not realistic. Well, it's realistic for Devontae, but I mean, if any other person does that, it's not even fair. All right, you know what it's going to be. Bring up Petrie. Petrie in his face, and Petrie barely misses getting a sack. I don't want to keep running zone coverage, but I don't want to give up huge plays to... Oh, Petrie gets pancaked. And Jawan Bentley goes for the legs on Jacobs, gets the stop. And now I think it's blitz time. We're going to blitz Jalen Petrie too, unless Zamir White goes out on a route. We just cannot give him a time. And Zamir White goes backwards. There we go. They tried running a draw on 3rd and 5. Did not work out. Daniel Carlson didn't make the extra point, or it's basically an extra point, but we actually keep the lead after back-to-back field goals. That's a great drive for them, just getting stuffed by some very bad play calling. Thanks to amazing pressure. Jalen Petrie did amazing in that drive. didn't get a ton of tackles, but Pearson's just going to let it bounce. But still a great drive. As Hales comes out for his first second-half drive, they're showing Ramondre. But I feel like this has been the Josh Hales show. English. Scoring on all 3 drives because of Hales' great offense is something to be proud of. I could have tested his arm to see if we could hit what's his face? Thomas, but I didn't. I didn't want to risk it. And this is read option, but I'm almost guaranteeing I'm going to hand it off to Ramondre, and Ramondre gets the first. I could have taken it with Hales. There was open field ahead, but I didn't want to risk him fumbling because he is gassed. As you got press coverage, I like these odds. One-on-one on the left side. Hales has Curtis Samuel, and Samuel torches him. Curtis Samuel has a touchdown. A big touchdown for Curtis Samuel, and you know, you guys saw it as soon as zoom out. As soon as I saw this play, all my receivers had press coverage. I knew I was going to go to my fastest wide receiver, covered by someone with hair. McLeod, oh yeah, the rookie. I'm like, I'm going to test him. Otherwise, I was probably going to try and roll out and maybe do a check down to Thomas. But I see it here. I mean, you see, as soon as you get this animation with the cornerback, you're going to throw it 9 times out of 10. Most of the time, they won't be able to catch you, and it's a free touchdown. It's an 8-point lead for the Patriots, thanks to that crazy dime by your boy and Josh Hales. As I stick to the run game, that's what's been working, and Darnold goes backwards. Bentley immediately hit Jacobs and then bounced off of Jacobs as Jacobs was trying to block and went straight for Darnold. Darnold got stuffed. All right, second and very long. Play action. Okay. Bad coverage, apparently. Gonzalez got stuck on his back foot, and Darnold just threw a terrible ball, but it was caught. Like I said, Jacoby Myers is going to torch us. And Cordell Goodwin with the TFL. Crazy. And, I just realized there's a possibility I could get Defensive Rookie of the Year with Hales. As Jacobs breaking free, throws off a tackler, throws off another tackler, and gets bodied by Duggar, but it don't matter because they're going to torch us. We can't tackle until we get to this area of the field, so see if we can this time. Bringing down Petrie, because I'm going to guess rush. Mapu with a great touchdown saving tackle. Jacobs is averaging 9.2 yards per carry. I'm bringing Duggar down because I feel like there's going to be another run. Yep, it's a pitch. Bentley stops Jacobs after only a 4-yard gain. It's now him and Devon Godshaw going at it. As Zamir White in the backfield, I'm run committing. They like to run it with Zamir. And they run it with the fullback instead, and he doesn't go anywhere. I don't even know, who is that? No idea. All right, they're running a pass. Empty backfield. My goal is to get Petrie here. Nope, they're going to take it to the fourth. Fourth quarter, down by 8. The Raiders need to do something here. Excuse me. And stuff them. Odds are they will. Or they will get a score, but who knows. I'm thinking right side rush here. Nope, they're going to pass. And that's a touchdown. Kyle Duggar barely gets torched. Jacoby Myers has a touchdown. They're doing goal line formation. And we're, oh, we're in very bad coverage. Readjust. Nope. Okay, we can't readjust. And Darnold throws it to Myers, but misses him. I had terrible coverage. I couldn't do anything about it, and they missed him anyway. So we now have a 2-point lead. And if we score, it's a 2-score game. And score and make the extra point. I have to make the extra point for this. But that's huge. I don't like this play. We're going to fire it underneath Thomas. Thomas is going to reach and get 7, not 3. Okay. Right side run. Max Crosby's probably going to torch us, though, so we got to get around Crosby. Okay. Crosby's the only guy to beat, but Ramondre reaches over. I mean, it's crazy to say 7.4 yards per carry is not impressive compared to whatever Josh Jacobs has, but it's not. Like, Jacobs is averaging, what, 9 per carry on the same amount of touches, so their run defense is clearly better than ours, but also ours is just horrible. As once again, we're running this play with a ton of zigs. Firing underneath Ramondre. Why did he go to break that tackle? I don't know. He gained 4 yards out of it, so I'll take it. Crosby once again making plays. Here we go. Big play here. 3rd and long, or 3rd and short. I don't know why I said 3rd and long. Underneath Thomas, he misses him. You know what? We're going to do something here. From the 42, if we get a first down here, we end the game. We can end the game. So we're running the ball with Ramondre. The blocks hold up. Ramondre has more blocking. And Ramondre Stevenson may have just iced the game out. Great play, Ramondre Stevenson. And we're going to keep handing the ball off to him. I mean, if it works, it works. We go for it on 4th and 3 from our side of the field, and it works out for us. Another 7-yard rush. Ramondre is just consistent on that 7. No more, no less. As Jasicki's the one on the route here. We're going to send Ramondre out right. Oh, pancaked is Max Crosby. Hales runs for the first. Josh Hales, man, 80 yards, 3 touchdowns. It's crazy. Okay, play call here. We're just going to try a check down. Firing underneath Dorsey. Dorsey's had a great game. He steps out. That's not that big a deal right now. I said I could run the clock out. I really can't. We're going to do inside zone. And it's going to work. First down, Ramondre Stevenson. He's over 100. And I feel like we can just keep running it down the field. They can't really stop us right now. No Max Crosby on this play. And I tried throwing it away with Hales, but DJ Wanham gets there. We got read option here. It's not going to work out for us. We're going to have to hand it off to... Oh, I took it with him on accident, but it works out. 3rd and 1. Josh Hales puts the team on his back incidentally, or accidentally. We run hurry up, run back. Hales tries to take it himself again. It does not work. Robert Spillane, dirtiest player on the team. We're going for it once again. Otherwise, they have to drive 90 yards. Either way, a touchdown basically ends the game. We're firing opposite side of the field. Dorsey can't make the catch. I was going to roll out right, but there was a guy there. It was, once again, Max Crosby. So we tried going for it to get aggressive. It did not pay off. And Jabril Peppers gets a huge sack. Sam Darnold goes down. Man coverage pays off. I'm bringing Kyle Duggar up. They're running the ball. They always do inside the 5. Matthew Judon. And is that Jalen Petrie again? Nope, J.C. Jackson with the huge tackle. And we know what they're going to do. Bring up Petrie. It's going to be a run. Come on, stuff him. Jacobs goes down. It's 4th and 12. They get outside the 10 now, and they're going to go for it. Game on the line here. We're pass committing. 2-minute warning. Are they going to change their mind? If they punt it, they have 3 timeouts still, so they might, but they're not going to. We're pass committing. J.C. Jackson knocks it down. The Patriots get the ball back. Our gamble on fourth does not affect us in the slightest. And we get the ball. Hales hands it off. Stevenson doesn't get anything. 2-minute warning is what the game says, but it's their timeouts. They're using their timeouts now. We run it left. Stevenson can't bowl multiple guys over. Third and goal. I feel like I'm almost guaranteed to hand this off here. Crosby's playing at a linebacker position, but Stevenson rolls him off. It wasn't even Crosby that he rolled off, but Ramondre Stevenson has a touchdown. And we're kicking this extra point, and we are up by 9. 2 scores. Huge drive. We turned it over on fourth, just trying to, stick it to him. If we got the first there, we could end the game basically with a touchdown. They get the ball, and they don't get anything. In fact, they lose yards in total. They end up losing a net of 2 yards with the sack and everything. So, huge play. Pat Pete's rushing here. We'll see how that works out. We know they got to pass, but they're going to run instead. Jabril Peppers takes down Darnold. He's at -4 yards now, as we've got man coverage still. And misses an open man, Jacoby Myers. That gives us a chance to recalibrate. 3rd and 11. Darnold throws it away. 4th and long. Game on the line here. And we're going to blitz. Pass commit. Here's the run. And Darnold goes down. It is Patrick Peterson getting the sack and the turnover. And we get the ball back yet again. But Ramondre, 115 yards in a comeback game, really. After last week not getting the touches he wanted, he still put up 100 yards. But he actually gets less touches here. As Ramondre, up to 20 touches. And should we just give him this touchdown? Should we run the score up on him? You know what? The Raiders would do the same thing. Ramondre Stevenson, if he doesn't get it here, the game might be over. Might just let the clock run out. And what the heck? We're running. Hurry up. Halfback dive. Timeout, Patriots. We're running the score up on them. I don't feel bad whatsoever. We're going to hand it off. I did not mean to take that myself. Call timeout, 4th and goal. I'm not kicking the field goal. Stop trying. That read option was unintentional. I meant to hand it off to Ramondre, but it's fine. We'll get the touchdown here. Nope, we won't. We get stuffed for some reason. They don't block. Oh no, whatever will we do? It's physically impossible to win unless they score a 3-second touchdown, get the extra point, or get the, what's it called for a touchdown as well. Darnold rolling out. Oh, Cordell, you had a chance at your first career pick. But game is over. The New England Patriots rebound from their last loss. And an offensive masterclass. Darnold 18 for 25 for a touchdown. Hales 12 for 15 and a touchdown. 219 yards to 177. Better completion percentage, so a higher passer rating for Hales. Rushing. It was Ramondre Stevenson, 127 yards and a touchdown. Only 5.5 yards per carry and 3 broken tackles, but Jacobs, 98 yards and a touchdown. He did amazing. Hales, 84 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a broken tackle, and a 20-yard rush. Now we're only going to look at our team. Those are our only 2 rushers. Critter Samuel, 77 yards and a touchdown. Dorsey, 42 yards. Thomas, 41. Stevenson, 9. Mostert, 8. Juju didn't get a target. Who else didn't get a target? Demario Douglas didn't get a target. I believe that was it. Jasicki didn't get a target. On the defense, Cordell Goodwin led the team in tackles with 8, the Wisconsin rookie. Jawan Bentley had 7, Peppers had 6, Petrie had 5, and Duggar and Gonzalez both had 4. 3 tackles for loss for Jalen Petrie. Electric. 2 for Peppers, 1 for Judon, J.C. Jackson, Cordell Goodwin, Josh Uche, Patrick Peterson, Jawan Bentley. Sacks for Pat Pete and Jabril Peppers. No INTs, no pass deflections, no forced fumbles, no fumble returns, no blocks, no safeties, no touchdowns. That was really just forcing that one punt and then turning them over on downs over and over again is really what that game did. So, huge game for us. Bounce back from that excuse of a game that was the Dolphins game. That was bad. As we upgrade field general, get throw accuracy deep and throw accuracy short. That's some elite level play right there. Ramondre Stevenson. Electric. We're giving you more elusive back. He's going to play up 1 with morale. So no other benefit, so that sucks it, but whatever. It's not that big of a deal. As we will now head to week 6 against the Bills. Uh-oh. And it's a short week, and Juju's probably... Oh, wow. The Bills are not good. But, yeah, if you guys liked, as Ramondre Stevenson leads the league in rushing again. Accidentally cut out the end of my outro. Probably going to record another video tonight, so hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time.